Did you like it?
Mr. Jackson, anything you can do. Well, not quite anything you can do, because I can't sing and dance as well as you.
Jonathan Morris.
But we were saying it the other day, so I think I should go up. Yeah?
Guys.
Great. I spoke to you yesterday.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay?
What?
Yeah, it's fine. Oh, don't you?
No. If I have something to change.
I've got it. I must have a picture of me and Mike.
Yes, this is good. Ask him.
Yeah. Where's John?
John Isaac, please.
Michael, I must have a photo of you and me in a wetsuit together. Sure. Lisa, come on.
You want me?
Yeah, why not? John?
Can you just go back to please?
It's going to cost you, Jonathan.
Great. Okay.
We take pictures
Yeah.
later.
Love you.
Yeah.
Okay? What are you finna do now?
Danielle's got to get dressed. Danielle?
Growing up then?
Yes,
Danielle
Hey, girl. Hey, girl.
Okay, there we go. Am I next?
Danielle and Michael.
Oh, these two are going, I think. Oh, these two.
Don't cry, sweetheart. What's the matter? Why are you crying? Why are you
You know what? It'll be okay.
You're fine. Just you do what they
Sweetie,
say.
he knows. He's done it twice now. He's really good at that.
Why?
Who's going out? Who's going out? It's John.
Can you give me a wetsuit? Hey, I wetsuit. Do you want a wetsuit or not? Okay.
Hi, back. I got a hi, back.
Sorry.
These two.
Hey, Ben.
Danielle and Michael.
Hey.
Then we're going to watch. We will.
You want me to take one of you with your camera?
You have your thing on? Yes.
You ready?
Really good at it. You want to go again?
He's ready.
You just jog. It's like you're jogging. You don't jog. You just run. A little jog.
Leave him alone. He's not even going right now. Riley's going.
Daniel, you're going to be flying like an eagle.
Just fun and sing. Then we'll go again. Go after the
Can you come, Michael? Can you come? Can let them come?
Scared. I'm not going. Blankenship. Yeah. Okay. She wants to go. We go with him?
He's waiting.
Oh, he wants to go too. Let him go with you.
Benny, you
probably wouldn't like it up there, but it's really high.
What do you look? You want to go also?
She's going to be in the front, I'm in the back. Sure. Ready?
Yeah.
What you doing with?
Benny, come here.
Just wait. Oh, yeah, no one now. Go first. They're gonna say.
Sorry.
Yes, you can.
Oh, was he been taking pictures with you?
No, just one.
Oh.
Just the one.
Yeah.
This animal was
Hello? 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 Hello, nice to meet you. Hello? Hello?
How are you?
Wonderful to have you at our place.
Gary, are you brother?
See you, darling.
Nice to see you.
All right, you lead the way.
Good afternoon. Please come inside. You're welcome.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, and you?
Hello.
Hello.
Nice to see you again. Very good. Yeah.
Introduce you to Doreen. Doreen Morris, my secretary Presley.
How are you, sir?
Fine, and you?
Nice to see you. Yeah.
Should we go?
Are you guys hungry? They're hungry. So you want
Please.
something to eat?
There's something to eat.
Must be hard on you.
Eating and hungry.
Wayne will give you a shot. Okay, we'll give you a shot. All right.
Yeah, Benjamin, trying to get you out of the tree. Danielle.
Benjamin, come down. It's too high.
Ben, if it's not strong, if it's a weak branch, don't step on it. You give me a heart.
Give me my cup. Give me my cup. Give me my cup.
Let go. Thank you. Ooh.
I want to get a picture of climbing, Mama.
With this one? Oh, sorry.
You're gonna show the video.
Yeah. That's what I was doing.
It's not ready. I'm going to try swinging on him once. And if I crash,
I want him to do it with this camera.
Oh, John.
The flash cam?
Yeah.
okay, then swing.
Did you get your right in the spot where he's gonna go together?
Stop. Now I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it now.
Watch out, Nick.
You know what I'm going to do?
That was
I'm
funny,
gonna go
Wiley.
far,
Jerry?
and then when I tell you, you come down.
Wiley, I was going like this, Wiley.
Wait, stay like
Wiley.
that one.
Wiley,
This one.
Wiley, don't do it yet.
No, wait, wait.
Wiley, I was right here, there's a vine there. Okay, Ben, I'm going to tell you when to get it up, grab it higher. Why? Because you were like right here and your feet were on the ground.
Ben, you need help to get up?
No,
Let me help you.
not possible. No, I don't know.
Up.
I need help. Alright, put your hands right here. Put your hands as far
Benjamin Tarzan.
Ben, put your hands as far as
John, you're right in the spot where he's gonna swing.
Who's gonna swing?
Okay,
Benjamin.
and swing.
Watch out, John.
Whoop.
You okay?
I did it crazy.
First he might get hurt. We better.
You have to wait and see. Look,
Did
can I
you
go?
see the bullfight they showed?
Why? I tell you to do this.
The bull
Swing
went
to
the
there,
pants off?
and when you're at the bench, grab a hold of it.
I think it was in Pamplona last night.
I was thinking of doing that.
Whoa.
I'm going to do something, Riley.
In the middle of the hole, and he came up, he was running. And Will won.
Yeah, I would say
Okay. Go.
Wow.
Very much. It was very nice meeting you. It was an honor.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Can I please take a photo of you and my husband?
Sure.
I'll do it. Give it to me.
Thank you. Lisa Presley. I must take a photo of you and her. Come. But the photos don't do you justice. Oh, so pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Beautiful on the pictures as well.
I love your scarf. Is it a Versace?
Yes.
Oh, beautiful. You're such a pretty girl. I nearly
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I was grabbing on as hard as I could, then I swing down, swing down and drop. This is where I wanted to land.
Good. So you got it all figured out. That's really good. Thank you very much. Nice to meet
No, it was a pleasure. And the other little one is also yours.
you. Yes, the little girl.
She's got a beautiful face.
Okay.
Animals very soon. As you'll see, this is a very young cheetah, and very soon I'm bringing in some adults from Namibia, animals that have been caught on farmland for reintroduction into this area. The cheetah has been depleted from the area, and we're busy with the reintroduction process. So what I'm doing now is I'm just going to take this animal out. I'm going to draw some blood, do some blood tests just to check its health. I'm going to give it a bit of a wash over with some, that's what the glove's for, with some stuff just to make sure there's no parasites on it. And then we hold it in this facility until those adults come. And hopefully, it's a bit of a long shot, but it's its best chance for survival. It bonds with one of the adult females that I'm going to bring in. Now what I've done for it is you'll see it's breathing very shallowly. I've just fired a tranquilizing dart into the muscle. And it'll sleep very calmly for about 2 hours now.
What kind of a tranquilizer you use?
It's a combination of two drugs.
Yeah.
One is actually an anesthetic and the other is a tranquilizer.
Look at the names, I've always been curious.
Tyletamine
Yeah.
is the anesthetic and zolazepam is the tranquilizer. The two individually are actually hopeless.
Right, I understand.
Put the two together and it's a fantastic drug. Tilazol, I think they call it in the States. See, there's the dot. This rubber thing tells me how deep it went into. You see, it's just a very small little injection.
Do you do it by weight? By the weight of the animal?
Yeah, about 5 to 6 milligrams per kilogram.
It's so small little. Ooh, look at the way you see the
There
legs.
you go. Okay, its eyes are a little bit sensitive. So you see, there you go. Yeah, you see it loses control of its ability to open and close its retina. So there you go. You see it's still a little guy.
Look at the beautiful markings.
See it breathing very shallow, a little heart going quite fast. But it's what they call a dissociative anesthetic, so the animal shouldn't be aware of it.
Ketamine is what they call it instead.
Well, ketamine isn't quite, we don't, this is not ketamine, no, not at all. We do use ketamine for cats, but this is something we prefer. It's actually from human, it was abandoned as a human drug.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with
Yeah,
the
it's an
The other
unusual.
ones, it depends on the azepine of some sort.
Yes, yes. If you touch it, you're welcome to, but just don't touch the mouth, because they do
Can I ask you a question? If you
Yeah.
touch it, is there a chance of touching malaria at all?
No, there's no danger of malaria. This whole park is free of malaria, the whole
But will the
area.
other cats
You
not
can-
come to it if it
That's
smells
okay. You
human on
must
it?
just not touch the face, because there's in its saliva there's some things which can occasionally cause problems, but nothing really to be concerned about.
So it was
Okay, it's fine.
abandoned or what happened?
Hey?
Did you say it
We
was
don't. They're busy with the guy at the moment. We're not sure of its origin, but it was confiscated because someone who had it shouldn't have it. Okay, so I'm going to move it into the holding facility. If you want to come along, then I'm just going to draw some blood and we'll move on.
Put that umbrella on.
okay?
Oh, you make umbrella. Too hot? Too hot? I don't
Time.
Do you need anything, Dustin?
Now, Andrew's bringing me some stuff now. Moses, if you could just get the blood test stuff from Andrew, he has it there.
I don't know if you're going to want to watch them take blood.
Okay. Would anyone like to sit with it? Have a picture taken?
All right, then.
This side, there we go.
Russ,
How are you?
nice to see you.
Okay, if you want to sit behind it and just, if you just want to feel it, just feel the fur on the back here. That's fine. It's just the two ends where you don't want to. It's too close to the other end. Okay. It's just as precaution. There's nothing really to be concerned about. Okay. In about 5 minutes we're going to move along, and then I'll leave it here. You'll see that this is well electrified. The electrification is just to teach it about fences. It's got 1.5 hectares here, which is about 3 acres, that it can wander around in. In the next week or two it will have 2 adult females for company. And once it has some company, I'm quite comfortable that this cat will be fine.
And cheetahs are the kind of animals that will reject them because it doesn't
No,
belong to them?
very unlikely. Just touch it up there. Yeah. This is about 6 or 7 months. Touch it up top on the back there. Yeah. There you go.
It looks so dear.
Okay, see it just sleeping. It'll wake up very calmly. And
Tomorrow
it should be
it'll
fine. And
wake
tomorrow, yes, tonight it'll wake up. And then it'll have something. It'll have something to eat when it wakes up.
When will you bring these little buddies?
Well, we're waiting for the CITES permits. There's an international, the CITES is an international agreement. So before any spotted cat crosses a boundary, there's quite a long bureaucratic process, but it's for the defense of the animals. And once that process is through, then we'll have some more animals here for it, and they'll be released together. This is a very young animal, but we expect that it'll bond up or join up with one of the females.
When you say young, how old?
It's about 6 or 7 months. Maybe 8 months.
Is there a lot of prey for cheetahs here? Are there a lot of
Yeah, no, there's plenty here. Especially, it's just stuff to take ticks away. It's not very strong, but just for our safety. Now that all the antelope are having their young in the spring, and so you'll see there's lots of youngsters around for cheetahs. So it'll be a very good time to be released in about a month to 2 months time.
And there's open terrain? 'Cause I know
Well,
cheetahs like
yeah,
open
if you have a look on the way in, they actually prefer mixed woodland where there's some shrub that they can use for cover. If it's too open, then they battle to go to cover. But they do really well in the area. We don't expect any
And
problems.
you're not worried about the competition from the lion?
Well, yeah, lions are a problem for these guys, but it's a natural problem. If they battle with the lions, that's part of the way it should be.
Well, especially the young cheetah, the lion.
Yeah, exactly. But that's the way it should be, you know.
Yeah, you're right.
And hopefully, nothing really bad overcomes these guys. I'm sure that's one of the benefits of keeping it in a fenced area like this. You can be sure within the next day or two, the resident pride will walk around the perimeter and say, here we are, we're waiting for you. And then they just get sharp and they know then where the danger's coming from. Hales, you want to bring Savannah to have a look? My little daughter also a courtesan. There we go, shame. It looks a little bit like a drowned rat when you bought it, huh?
Got a job for me?
Okay, there's a little bit of that. It's quite sad that a little guy like this lost its family, huh? Yeah, we don't know what's happened to it. We're waiting to hear where the guy who actually had it got it from. And the ticks like the ears. It's probably the last bath it'll ever have.
How did he catch it, as you know?
Dan, I think it was in a routine roadblock. Oh, how did the guy catch the cheetah?
Yeah.
I don't know how he got the cheetah. That's what I haven't heard from the guys in SA Lombard. It was just outside this Lombard. I think a routine roadblock got the guy who had the animal. Okay, where's Andrew? It's a fad which is disappearing at the moment.
Yeah, I would think so.
So what you doing now?
What happens is it just loses its ability to produce tears and to blink.
Okay.
So we're just lubricating the eye. It's a little bit of an antibiotic that no infection gets in just while it's compromised like this, Dan. Just a little drop of this just to protect it. There we go.
Snow leopard is the one.
That's it.
Snow
I think
leopard,
so, yeah. That's the one that's really in big trouble. But I think any of these animals are really, they're all on the edge.
But
any one of them.
There are less cheetahs than lions and leopards.
Oh, yes.
There's much fewer cheetahs. It's less than 100,000.
Okay, I'm going to draw some blood. I think if the rest of you want to slowly move back and then we'll continue with our trip.
100,000 is the one.
Okay.
You know how many tigers they have? How many people?
You don't mind, I'll let us just watch it.
We don't take more blood test.
You got this particular vein?
Yeah, this little guy's a bit small. I'm going to try the vein in the back leg and on the front leg. I'll see where I hit. Basically, a little guy like this, it's a bit of pot luck from my point, I'm afraid. The fur complicates it a bit. No, it's not that bad.
Got to do it by feel. No tourniquet?
No tourniquet, that's right. Okay, let's see. Hey, little guy. Little girl. No, gotta go back. Of course, one also has a lowering of blood pressure with this.
Yeah, not so easy.
Drug.
Why wouldn't you use a tourniquet?
I could, it's just not something I've got into the habit of doing. Come on.
You never hit it when you're under pressure anyway.
No, exactly.
Too much of an audience now.
I probably found that my needle's actually blocked. Come on. I'm there, I've got a nice young timer starting here.
I know the feeling.
You know what?
Try another vein.
That's how you do.
Use what?
Okay, let's pull these.
Yes, you have to split it. Baby.
Got it.
I don't want to do it.
Got it.
Yeah, about
Good
time.
job. Good job.
Looks a lot messier than it should be.
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
Let's hold that there. Okay.
That's how you can see what's happening in your body by taking. Come here, sweetie. Come here, sweetie.
That's okay. Let's just turn that. We'll see if it's okay now.
What will you feed it?
It'll get food from the veld. It'll get impala and